as you know, the point of this series is to give you a collection of short, specific exercises for the neck and shoulder area that will allow you to mobilize it, strengthen it, and release it, so that you can pick and mix in amongst them and create a little routine that you can follow every day that keeps changing, so you're not getting too bored, but also the body likes a bit of a challenge, and variety is the spice of life when it comes to exercise. So today we're going to focus on the strength of the deep flexor muscles, so the muscles that are deep in the neck, in the throat area, that allow this movement to happen. So all you need to do is get yourself on the floor, and I'll see you there in a minute. Okay, so here's the setup for our neck flexor exercise. Knees bent, and we're going to be focusing our attention on the neck muscles. And because of the way the body works, and whenever there is a little bit of weakness somewhere, we try and compensate somewhere else. I want you to just pay attention to what your low back is doing throughout the exercise, and I will cue you here and there to make sure that we're not, kind of hurting one area when we're trying to strengthen the other. Okay, so this is really simple, but the devil is in the details. So what we're going to do is make sure that our low back is kind of imprinted on the mat, so we're not already starting in an arched position. And then we're going to start by dropping our chin into our throat, and I'm going to start sounding quite weird here. That's because of the compression. So I'm dropping my chin into my throat, and then I'm going to just, by kind of the width of a hair, peel the back of my head off the floor. And I'm going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Okay. Now it might be that 5-second hold is just too much for you at this stage, and I want you to really feel free to reduce that hold, even if it is to 2 seconds. It really doesn't matter. Strengthening is strengthening. You strengthen from wherever you're at today, so there are no brownie points to be had for holding beyond what is acceptable to you. If anything, you'll end up hurting yourself. So dropping the chin into the throat, this little nod is really important, and then peel the back of your head off. I mean, I could hardly slide a piece of paper behind my head. We're not talking about very much at all. When you're up here in your hold, breathe and pay attention as to whether you're tensing your shoulders, squeezing your fists, arching your back, maybe tightening the hips. See if you can just relax the rest of your body and only really contract the throat and relax. That was a long hold. It was only that long because I was explaining other things, so please don't take that as a cue to hold for that long. I would say a repetition of 3 to 5 second holds is probably a good place to start. But if you remember the concept of perceived exertion, so that means that you can personalize your repetitions and your effort to where you're at. And it works this way. You lift your head into the hold and you count in your head until the point at which you start feeling a little bit of fatigue, and stop. Remember your number. This is your hold number. So this will be the number of seconds or whatever you are counting that you're going to hold, and you're going to do 3 repetitions of that. As you progress, you might find that your hold number becomes really too easy for you. So you're going to count again until you start feeling that fatigue setting in, and then you're going to use that number for your repetitions. Okay, so we're not going to go into like 30-40 second holds. What I would recommend is, once this exercise becomes a little bit easier and you want to challenge it a little bit further, we're going to combine the floor angels, which you would have seen from the other video, with the neck flexor strengthening exercise. So this is what it's going to look like. Tuck my chin, relax my back, peel the head off the floor, and as I do my holds, I'm also performing my floor slides, floor angels, and then relax, and then repeat, tuck, peel, angel. So here I've given you a progression to the neck flexor strengthening exercise to really link in that kind of neck and shoulder equation that really in real life works together. Enjoy, be kind to yourselves, and I'll see you soon.